There are many different ways of investing in real estate. I'm going to share with you my top 4 ways of investing in real estate without purchasing property. Let's get it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eric Pinkney, owner of Pinkney Estates. If this is our first time meeting, please consider subscribing to my channel for weekly real estate investing content. My top 4 ways to invest in real estate without purchasing property. Number 1, start your own property management company. The property manager is responsible for maintaining the property, keep the property occupied with tenants, collect rent, budgeting improvements, and maintaining records. Property management fees can fall in a range of 8 to 12% monthly. Property owners like myself are always looking for good management companies. Smart rental property owners do not manage their properties themselves. We got too much to do. Now, in North Carolina, you must obtain a real estate license to become a property manager. Now, depending on the school, that could take up to 6 weeks for pre-licensing. And then after you complete that course, you just take the state test for a few $100s and bam, you're a licensed professional. Each state is different. Now check with your local real estate commission for qualifications. Let's say your goal is to have a consistent income of $5,000 a month. Now your company charges at a rate of 12% with the minimum rent of $1,500 a month. Your goal would be 28 properties. Eric, how'd you get that number? Let's break it all down. Okay, so your monthly income goal is $5,000 a month. Okay, your property management rate, you're charging 12% a month. Now that's gross. Whatever they're bringing in monthly, 12% of that is yours. And your minimum rent requirement is $1,500 a month. I got that number by multiplying $1,500 by 12%, and that's how I came up with $180 per property. This is a phone bill, by the way. And then after that, you take your monthly goal, you divide that by $180 per property, and then you get 27.7. Rounded up, you need 28 units to obtain a monthly income of $5,000 through property management. Now, I'm not the type of person that could do property management. First of all, I'm a softie. If somebody comes to me saying, hey, you know, something happened with my daughter and I had to use the rent money to take care of her and all that, I'll be like, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what? Take your time. You can pay me on the 15th. No, it's not supposed to be like that. This is a tough-nosed business. So if you are going to start a property management company, you got to have some grit. Strategy number 2 is private or hard money lending. Become the bank. You can lend money on real estate deals with a predetermined interest rate and terms set by your company. Private money and hard money interest rates are typically higher than the conventional mortgage rates. If you give an investor a 12% interest-only loan on $100,000, your annual return will be $12,000. This is a solid investment. Now remember, the average rate of return on the stock market is 10%. Collateral. Put a promissory note and be first lien position on the property that you're lending on, just like the bank. And if they default on that loan, then you foreclose on the house. Strategy number 3 is REITs, or real estate investment trusts. Real estate investment trusts were created by Congress in the 60s to give all Americans an equal opportunity to profit on income producing real estate. REITs can be traded on a public stock exchange or owned privately, but all REITs must abide by the following rules. So if stocks are your groove and you want to have some exposure to rental properties to diversify your portfolio, this is the way to go. Strategy number 4, which is my personal favorite, wholesaling. Wholesaling is when you find a deeply discounted property, put that property under contract, and then assign your contract to an in-cash buyer for a fee. We are flipping contracts, not properties. Rules and regulations differ from state to state, so consult with your local real estate attorney to create a one-page offer to purchase contract and a one-page assignment of contract. The standard North Carolina real estate contract is about 15 pages, but we want to keep things as simple as possible. If you have not seen my video in wholesaling, the link to that video is in the description below. It's time for the toasty tip of the day. Toasty! A real estate contract must have legal purpose, competent parties, offer and acceptance, consideration, aka money, and consent. Those elements should be in that one-page contract. When wholesaling, be sure to add an assignment clause to your purchase contract. So it should have your name as the buyer, and next to that, it should say buyer and or assigns. This is how you can legally assign the rights to your contract to the in-cash buyer. That concludes this week's video. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like this video, comment, and share with your mom and them. See you guys next time.
Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for.